Just a quick disclaimer, I am using my headset microphone for this video. I am unable to use my ATR 2500 right now, just want to let you guys know so you aren't confused as to why the audio isn't as good as previous videos. With that said, enjoy the video, guys. Hello and welcome everybody, and welcome back to the Ultimate Doom, Brutal Doom mod. It's going to be some post-commentary this time around. The reason I'm doing it this way is because the commentary that I originally had for this video was pretty bad. I'll admit, it was pretty bad. I just kind of got off topic. A lot of the times I would kind of like talk about something and then I'd switch to what the game was doing and never go back to the other thing. So, going to do some post commentary. I'm still going to cover the same topic that I did in the original commentary that I did. So let's get right into it. Pretty much at the time in which the commentary that I did for the video originally was about CSGO gambling, but so much has come out since then, I think it's better to do it this way. So for the people who don't know what's been going on, CSGO gambling has been a thing for a while now. It's been all over Twitch. I mean, it's been advertised like crazy, and it just brings flocks of people into the websites, which now it's not really much of a thing anymore. It just isn't, because Steam recently came out with I guess a news article or something like, well, not really news, but more of an update about using, you know, skins and stuff for gambling and how people are doing this stuff. So, anyways, pretty much this whole gambling fiasco and everything else, including some of the YouTubers and Twitch streamers, started with a guy named Honored the Call, and I really appreciate what this guy's doing. He's really getting out there, getting people the news and exposing these people for what they really are, as being scumbags. So, pretty much it started with him. H3, you know, added more to it and even quoted Honor the Call in his own video, which really helped push us forward, and which now it's even gotten to the point where Phantom Lord is now a part of this whole thing, and FaZe Clan is maybe. FaZe Clan might be the owner of CSGO Wild. We don't really know about that one yet. They may not be full owners, but I think partial owners. I think that's what I heard. I'm not really sure. So, anyways, I guess before we go any farther, I want to give my personal thoughts on gambling and my own experience with CSGO gambling, because I've actually done it myself. Let's see. My personal thoughts on gambling. It's awful, and it's obviously a scam. Guys, don't gamble. Just don't. I know people like Warhowl and others have already said it, but I think reinforcing it into your brain by saying don't gamble over and over again is, you know, it needs to be done. Don't do it. Seriously. The house always wins. It's pretty much almost designed to do that. Which kind of brings me to my experience with it. I decided to do some gambling with a website. I think it was CSGO Crash or something like that, in which it looked pretty interesting, so I thought I'd give it a try. I put like an M4A1 Brightwater skin and a Deagle conspiracy skin in there. You know, it was just a little bit. I didn't really care too much for it. So anyways, I just kind of went in with that, and I lost all of it. I decided to set it up to do automatic bets overnight, and I lost all of it. At one point, I was actually gaining some money, but that was whenever a whole bunch of other people were on at the time. But whenever you set to automatic overnight, whenever there's not nearly as many people on, you'll get in on every single pot, and there's a better chance of you losing. So that's pretty much my experience with it. After I got done with that, I said, screw this. This is not worth it. And it, you know, any gambling site should not. Just don't. The chances of you winning back or just getting more money than what you started with is very low. The chances of, you know, getting your money back or even getting higher is very, very low. Because like I said, games such as gambling are made to where the winning is in favor of the people who own the site or the house, you know, kind of like how I already said. Also, I did not, well, actually, I'll mention that at the beginning in a different way, but anyways. So that brings me to the T. Martin, Pro Syndicate, and Josh OG scandal with CSGO Lotto. For the people who do not know, T. Martin, Pro Syndicate, and Josh OG own CSGO Lotto, which pretty much won't be, you know, a thing anymore because of Valve and this thing that they released a week ago. So anyways, it pretty much prompted T. Martin to just go into complete shutting down comments, shutting down likes, and like changing all of his descriptions and all this other crap. It was absolutely insane how much he was pretty much backpedaling at the point, just trying to make sure, you know, people, you know, he just doesn't get into any more than what he already is. in which it even led to the terrible apology video by T. Martin, which was just like, if you're going to do an apology video, don't do the shady practices or the dumb practices, such as, you know, show a dog or something like that at the beginning to throw you off guard. Like, don't do that. Make it sincere as much as possible. Like, have it come from the heart. I know that sounds, you know, kind of corny, and, you know, even if you do that, you know, some people won't really, you know, believe you. And that's just to be expected with so many people that, you know, this is affected, and not to mention the group of people that are following this whole situation. That's just to be expected. Now, the other thing that I've noticed is that even though well, let's put it this way. T. Martin was, I think, the main owner, but Pro Syndicate and Josh OG were like partial owners. In which, what's funny is, I have yet to see a apology video from Pro Syndicate, and I haven't really even checked out Josh OG. But Pro Syndicate also got a lot of hate for that. I mean, his videos got disliked quite a bit. I mean, that's just to be expected with whenever this stuff, this type of stuff goes down. So, that's pretty much what happened with that whole situation, and it's just really just, it's so ridiculous to see how low some people will go and just be complete scumbags in situations like this, where they won't disclose this information, which, from what I've heard, is illegal and violates rules from the FTC or something like that. So this is a pretty big issue, and even people are defending T. Martin and Pro Syndicate and Josh OG, saying, oh, they did nothing wrong. No, you idiot, they freaking broke the law. They didn't disclose this stuff. I mean, if that's, you know, the way it is, that, you know, not disclosing it is against the law, then yes, they broke the law. Not only that, but it makes them look like complete scumbags. So, that's pretty much that whole situation with CSGO Lotto. Now, the newer information that came out, I believe, a few days ago is Phantom Lord and his girlfriend, Dingledurper. I think that's his girlfriend. I don't know. Girlfriend, wife. I don't really know him that much. But anyways, he has been exposed for owning CSGO Shuffle, in which this has led to a complete crap storm surrounded around Phantom Lord, in which it even got to the point where his Twitch I'm sorry about that. Very sorry. His Twitch channel got banned. Now, this guy has one of the biggest Twitch channels, or one of the biggest channels on Twitch. 1.4 million followers. Now, granted, you know, it's probably a bit more impressive if we had sub numbers, but still, 1.4 million followers is a huge amount of followers. Not to mention, he was probably pulling 10k viewers probably every time he streamed. And it's kind of funny that he got banned shortly after this news about him owning CSGO Shuffle came out. So it's obvious that Twitch may be like starting to crack down on it also, which pretty much on Twitch now you can't stream CSGO gambling, which is awesome. Now we can actually go to the CSGO directory and actually see people playing the actual game, actually playing competitive and whatnot, which is awesome. That's what I always wanted to see with CSGO, and not all this whole like gambling and stuff. I guess case openings can still be a thing, maybe, I don't know, unless there's something else in Valve's statement that I didn't, you know, actually get or understand or didn't read. I technically didn't read it, but I kind of got the gist that, you know, using skins and stuff for third-party websites is like against the rules and stuff. That's pretty much what I got, but I think case openings will probably still be a thing. So anyways, getting back on topic with Phantom Lord. Pretty much he got banned. He's permanently banned. So his Twitch channel is gone. It isn't coming back. So to the people who were fans of him and like to watch him on Twitch, you're never probably gonna see him again on Twitch unless something just gets completely turned around. Now, one of the things that I recently just heard today when watching a video, I can't remember who this was. I gotta find. Ah, crap! I don't have this video up. But anyways, a moderator sent, one of Phantom Lord's moderators sent a reply to this one, like, I guess sort of gaming journalist guy that's kind of been covering this, in which he was talking about how Phantom Lord even kind of screwed him over, in which he was there from the beginning with Phantom Lord, and even went in with, you know, went gambling or did gambling with him and whatnot. And there are even points where Phantom Lord would be like, hey, go in on this pot, and then the moderator would go in, and then Phantom Lord would be like, why did you go in on that pot? You know, kind of be like, you know, WTF, why did you do this? Type of stuff. And then the moderator lost, I think he said $5,000 worth of skins and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty bad that you'd even do that. So that's really just such a scumbag thing. I can't believe people actually do this type of stuff. It is hard to believe, it really is. In which, what's even funny, makes this even better than the T. Martin situation, in my opinion, is that there's no word from him yet. This news was broken about, I think about 2 days ago at the time. Today's the 21st, so 2 days ago, roughly 2 days ago, you know, this news was broke out and whatnot, and no word from him at all, nor his girlfriend. Twitter's completely silent, nothing on YouTube. His YouTube's getting a lot of hate. I haven't really seen much on his Twitter in terms of hate, but yeah, that stuff's been going on, which, I don't know, like I heard from what the guy was saying on the video release today, that he's probably talking to attorneys and stuff like that, making sure he doesn't, you know, get into more crap than he already is, which I guess is, you know, a valid thing, but still, like, going that long without saying anything, yeah, that definitely just confirms it, like, all out that you own it, not to mention the whole, like, banning and everything else. So anyways, apparently another thing that kind of makes this even, like, kind of worse in a way is that his girlfriend also streams on Twitch and whatnot. Now, the thing you got to remember about these gambling websites is that they probably pull in millions of dollars. Like, we're not, like, that's not even a joke. They probably do. And I think the guy the video that I was watching, the guy said that from the stuff that the data that he had, that CSGO Shuffle was pulling in millions of dollars. So, and the thing that kind of makes this next part kind of, I guess, sort of scumbaggish is that his girlfriend, while streaming, you know, if you get partnered and whatnot, that's cool. That really is cool and whatnot. But the thing is, she went a step further to open up a Patreon whenever that isn't really even necessary, which kind of gives you the sense that they just want more money, and that's kind of all they're after at this point. And, you know, I mean, I guess if you weren't in such a situation such as that, then opening a Patreon would be fine. But whenever your boyfriend is making probably millions of dollars, or hundreds of thousands at that, you know, at least, there's really no point to open up a Patreon. I mean, what's the point? Now, sure, he may not be sharing that money with you, but I'm sure if you're like, I don't even know, if you were to go ask him for like maybe $100, I'm pretty sure he wipes his butt with that. I mean, come on, let's be for real here. So yeah, that's pretty much that whole situation. I don't really have much more information on like any of this other stuff. So anyways, hopefully all this kind of like, it's just still unfolding at this point. It's actually gotten really crazy as time goes on, because it all started with T. Martin, and it's just gone downhill. It really has, and I'm kind of glad that it has, because like I said, gambling is just dumb. Don't do it, guys. Just don't waste your money. Don't waste your skins. Just don't do it. So I guess with that being said, I'll kind of move on to a lighter topic and kind of give a overview of what's going to be happening in the next few weeks with, you know, YouTube and streaming. Just as a quick little wrap up here, we got about 2 minutes left, I think. I'm not really watching the video. This is kind of like a, you know, some post commentary type stuff. So anyways, YouTube's kind of been kicking my butt lately. I've been really busy here at my parents' house, having to keep up with the dogs and also going to work. And yeah, it's kind of hard to make videos whenever the dogs are kind of going out. They're getting old and they're kind of losing their mind, sorta. It's kind of sad to see that happen. Like before, I used to be able to just leave them alone and stuff. They wouldn't whine, but now they can't like really be alone or anything. I don't know. It's getting weird. Not to mention whenever you have a German Shepherd puppy that always wants to play with you and also likes to bark outside at just anything, you know, it kind of makes it hard to do videos. And, you know, you don't want that background. You don't want that background noise. Blech, I'm having trouble speaking. So anyways, let's see. What are we going to do? After this week, today's the 21st, I should be back on track because I'll be back at my apartment and we'll go from there. And pretty much be on track like that, and probably all the way up until school starts. School starts on the 22nd of August, and that's when things are going to change. That's whenever streaming, YouTube, it's just going to completely change. I'm going to have to change my schedule like quite a bit because I'm going to be working, I'm going to be streaming, I'm going to be doing YouTube. It's, you know, and doing school. I mean, it's just going to be, it's going to be hard to keep up with all that. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this post commentary. If you want to see more stuff like this, where I talk like about a specific topic or anything like that, let me know, because I thought this was pretty interesting. It was easy for me to whip up and just kind of get it going because I've been following it myself. And I guess that's about it, guys. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys then.